A warm welcome from my side as well. Thank you for joining our sweet webinar today. As Sabine did, I will start with a little review of Yummex 2019. In 2019, Yummex has been re-co-located with Gulf Food Manufacturing and with Prime Expo, which is the private label and licensing trade show for the Middle East. And this, again, re-co-location, we've been together with Gulf Food Manufacturing until 2016 before. This re-co-location led to an all-time visitor high of over 9,000 visitors, which made us very happy, obviously. And the majority of these visitors came from the UAE, also from Saudi Arabia and from India and Pakistan as well. So you can see that by joining Yummex, you do not only reach out for the Middle East, but also for very important neighboring markets. And this actually accounts for the African markets, the sub-Saharan African markets as well. Over the last couple of years, there was a constant growth from these markets and regions, but in 2019, we have witnessed a significant increase in visitors from the sub-Saharan markets, which shows us that the investment we spent in media coverage in these regions is money well spent. I think there's a lot of potential in the African markets, a lot of demand, high demand, especially for confectionery products, and we are very happy that we have a reach out to the African markets as well. So we keep on investing in these markets. We really want to make Yummex not only a MENA region event. We want to make it a MENA region, India, Pakistan, and also African event. So yeah, in general, I think I can say that Yummex 2019 was a real success, a really great event, and most of the exhibitors were very happy about their on-site results and also about the post-show results. And yeah, of course, I guarantee you that we keep on going in exactly this spirit, make Yummex even better in 2020. Well, I can actually tell you about 3 very beneficial news. The first one would be as a development or developing news. The first one would be that this year, Yummex will not only be co-located with Gulf Food Manufacturing and Prime, but also with Gulf Host and the Specialty Food Festival. By this move, let's call it, we create more synergies for our exhibitors, and especially synergies over the complete value chain, starting from ingredients and production and packaging over to wholesale and retail, or retail and wholesale, to distributors, to private label and licensing, and also to the HoReCa industry, so the hotel, restaurant, and catering industry. And we think all of the participants will benefit from this quite strongly. The second news is Köln Messe and Dubai World Trade Center mutually and just recently decided to invest in a hosted buyer program for the very first time within this joint venture between Köln Messe and Dubai World Trade Center. The final decision was just made last week. So at the moment we are scanning the market for a hosted buyer program agency to go with. In general, you can say that Dubai World Trade Center is actually very experienced with organizing hosted buyer programs. So I'm very confident actually that we'll successfully manage to invite top buyers from the MENA region, from Pakistan and India, and also again from Africa. The third good news is that Yummex will be moved to Zabil halls 5 and 6 this year, and therefore closer, or one hall closer to Gulf Food Manufacturing and Gulf Host, right at the main entrance to the Zabil halls. You can see it there in the right corner, the hall plan. The right crossover from Gulf Host to Yummex is the one which is being used the most. And we are located there right at the entrance. Like the American Pavilion will be located right in the middle of the show, next to the entrance actually, or very, very close to the entrance, right at the main aisle. All right, let's talk about the current status. Well, it's not that positive as with ISM, obviously, since we are well still taking place this year. But I have also very good news about this. Until the end of the early bird phase, which was at the beginning of March, sorry, we've doubled the space requests compared to the same point of time last year. So last year we had 1,000 square meters being asked for at the end of early bird, which was also not that bad actually. But this year we had 2,000 square meters being requested. So we are very, very confident that once the global situation eases, Yummex, as the really last remaining international specialized confectionery show of the industry in 2020, will be a great chance for our exhibitors to revive their export businesses and to well, reconnect with their business network. However, the current situation makes it a bit complicated for us to foresee the final outcome of Yummex. Usually at this point of a trade fair cycle, we would be able to forecast the final numbers of participating exhibitors quite accurately. But at this point of time, this is nearly impossible for us to do because everyone is still a bit, well, how can I say, shy or maybe nervous. No one knows exactly what will be in 3 months. But if you take in consideration, at least that accounts for Europe, that 1 week ago we were still being locked away somehow, and now everyone is able to go outside and so on and so on. Exactly this is being reflected in Dubai as well. The malls are being reopened, cinemas are being reopened. Emirates is flying to 12 destinations internationally by now. So it's getting better and better, and so we are confident that that in November we'll have a good and a great show. Well, I can tell you a bit about the measures that are being, or the regulations that are being set up for November as a status quo. Right now, we believe, or we will change the IL measurements from 3 meters width to 4 meters, at least 4 meters. The visitor flow will be directed, so we speak about one-way aisles. So the one aisle will guide the visitors to this direction, and the neighboring aisle will guide the visitors to the other direction. So we make sure that the distancing will take place. Also, we use well, these kind of programs where you can see how many people are in which area at this current point of time, so we can, or Dubai World Trade Center can manage to avoid too many people being in one place. Also, no one will be able to register at the trade fair. Only completely pre-registered visitors will be allowed to enter the fairgrounds. So we avoid checks at the registration desks, and also massive numbers of people being very close to each other. The halls will be sanitized overnight and every night. We are trying to figure out what that means for the products of our exhibitors, but rest assured that this will not harm any product or any way of handing out free samples, if this will be allowed to the visitors. And of course, as I think this is standard by now, all visitors and all exhibitors will be checked for body temperature at all entrances to the fairground. Every person with a body temperature higher than 38 degrees, I don't know how high this is in Fahrenheit, could have looked that up, sorry for that. But yeah, everyone with a body temperature higher than 38 degrees will not be allowed to enter the fairground. So I think it's clear we'll do everything possible to keep our exhibitors and the visitors, and of course us as well, healthy. The same I wish for you for the next couple of months. All the best. And yeah, I hope to see some of you in Dubai then in real life. Thank you very much for listening.